Hi everyone, this is Paul Lang from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending 4/7 of 2019. This is a play on HLT. This happened on Tuesday the 2nd. The strategy is based on a 15-minute DTS breakout with the entry advanced and the management simple, reward to risk about 1.5 to 1. As always, let's take a look at what's coming free for you this week at DTS. Two things, kind of a big week, the DTS free stuff. Monday, the bi-weekly scanning session. Every other Monday, you can log in at 5. If you're a member, you will get your invite Monday sometime during the day. Thursday, I'm going to be a guest speaker at Investor Inspiration. In order to attend this, you will have to sign up for this event, whether you are a member or not. You will receive an email Sunday and probably one other time before the event that will give you the opportunity to register for this event. Also, if you are receiving this attached to the weekly market summary, there is a link in the weekly market summary in the upcoming events where you can also register there. Here are the charts that I was looking at for HLT. This is the daily chart and how it looked the morning before I took the trade. The daily chart has started to move up. If you're looking at the daily chart and thinking that's not a nice trend, it actually is very much a nice trend. This pullback to this area is not only expected, it's almost guaranteed. A lot of people will look at this chart and think that this chart is not in the proper trend, but it actually is. I still consider this to be an uptrend. It depends on your semantics, how you want to phrase it, but this is a very, very bullish area for this, even more so than the last one was. The daily chart was not the key to this, but the daily chart was a part of it, and I also knew that this is something that actually could have been held as a swing. I did not hold this as a swing, but if you take a look for the next 3-4 days, the stock did run up very, very nicely, even after this day trade that I did that particular day. This is a 60-minute chart, and this is what it looked like going into the day, and this is the primary chart that I was scanning that I found. This is one out of about 300 charts that I found to be just the top chart that day. 60-minute chart, that's how it looked at consolidation going into the end of the day, is what I was actually looking to play the next morning. Another look at that consolidation could be found on the 15-minute chart, but before we look at that, let me show you the entry and how that occurred in that consolidation. This is the 5-minute chart. And the end of that prior day that you just saw on the hourly chart is this little consolidation right here. You're seeing the last half of the day on the 5-minute chart. The stock opened in the middle of the range, which is perfect, just what I want to see, because I know I have it kind of trapped that way, either over the top or off the bottom. Either way is good. As it broke through the low in there, that actually was my entry. Entry 84.07. Some of you may think that this is a goofy play because I'm trading it bullishly below the base. But again, you have to understand the patterns. You also have to understand math and probabilities. This is the absolute perfect type entry to me. As a matter of fact, the only thing I'm a little embarrassed about is that I didn't get in somewhere in the mid-90s, rather all the way up at 84.07. I think it could have been done earlier. Things are moving kind of quick the first couple minutes of the day. From there, the stock had a pretty quick and immediate rally, and 15 minutes later I took a first target at 84.53. That's what I call that free money, that initial breakout. Take something off the table. There are 3 targets on this one. The next 2 you can't really see on this chart. So let's back up to the 15-minute chart and take a look at a couple things. This is probably the prettiest chart going into the day that day. Again, this is the setup that I saw, the consolidation on the hourly and 15. That's what it looked like on the 15-minute chart. And then just to review, that there was the entry, just around the bottom of that base in there. First target took right up in there, 84.53. Second target took in here as it trailed after that initial breakout, and the third target was an end of the day hold, went to 85.03. This trade, like all the others done in the DTS trading room, I scan about 1,500 charts every day. We end up with a couple of handfuls of favorites that we're looking at, and the favorites of the favorites we're looking at to do the first half hour of the day. Try and get the job done the first hour, manage out the day. DTS Trading Room, if you're interested, come to the website, take a check. You can have a trial to the DTS Trading Room if you go to the services page at disciplinedtradingstrategies.com. Until next time, this is Paul from DTS. Good trading, everybody.